কিরে তোর ডিউটি নাই? তুই কিতা করস? তুই কিতা করস? ওয়ার তার লিয়ে ভাঙিয়ে সঙ্গে
কি করি দেখবি?
Struggling, so like it's a good, good batting performance today by the team. As well today, and happy to see some good performances with the bat by the boys, and hopefully we can, defend the target and continue the momentum.
Yeah, he's good fun to have around the camp as well, isn't he, Chadwick Walton? Ever charismatic. We'll just watch this ball. I want to ask you about the bowling now after this one. Towards Dev Canal, and he can't cut it off. Always going well right to his right, and Bipin Rawal gets a second boundary. That's a super four, powered by Ensel 4G. Dev, you're probably out of breath there, but can I just ask you about young Bipin Sharma in particular, 16 years of age. Quite a marvellous tournament he's been having. Just seeing if you can still hear me, Dev, asking you about young Bipin Sharma, the 16-year-old spinner.
Yeah, I mean, he's a founder of the tournament, I guess. And he's bowling very well on the right channel, a pretty confident guy, and loves to, do it for the team. Bold, good areas.
Dev, just going to keep you for one final question. No, you've got a lot to focus on there in the game.
Yeah, that's correct.
Is it as simple as 3 matches, 3 wins, and you'll get your hands on that iconic trophy?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have a pretty balanced side, and the way we have performed after losing continuous matches, starting the tournament, and the way we bounce back, especially hats off to the bowler, the way they bowled, the way they deliver for us, and hopefully today is the day they can again defend the target and going forward to the tournament and doing good stuffs as a team.
Mate, want to wish you all the best as always. Loving following your journey.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the captain of the Nepal under-19s in January. Really talented young leader, and he hasn't got the runs he maybe would have wanted in this tournament. 150, 123, got to open the batting with Shikhar Dhawan, and now down the order, but he'll have a big role to play for the Yaks going forward, particularly if they can get through today. Who knows? Might be an upset. They only squeezed in 4th place. They may well be in that grand final on Saturday.
Uzbekistan back in the side today. Had to come in quite early thanks to an early wicket picked up by Sonpal Kami.
Much more like it. Rawal playing with intent. Width on offer. Pace too. It's his 3rd boundary. And the small little left-hander finally showing his worth for the Rhinos.
Need a lot more of these. Goes to the offside this time. Gets a good piece of it as well.
In association with Dream 11 and Shriram Finance in partnership with HP Lubricants, Roff, Mother Dairy, Ma Jessie, and Red Bull.
Ace. Sometimes Sometimes you get a haze and a smog. But yesterday, Manali, not just Chandragiri for you, Nagarkot as well. That's a big day of travel.
Yeah, I really got to thank Sandeep Lavichani for that one, actually, because we weren't planning on going to Nagarkot. He's like, no, you got to check it out. Well worth it. This is worked into the leg side. Should pick up 2. I mean, to all of our viewers, if you are a Nepali, first of all, I got to say, you've got a beautiful country. The scenery here is incredible. To have that Himalayan range. I did get to see Everest from very far, but I got to see Everest. For those of you who are not here, who are not Nepali, you got to come and visit this beautiful country. It has a lot to offer. Along with the beautiful mountains, it's got some really beautiful people. Beautiful at heart as well.
Yeah, gorgeous place, really is. About 180 kilometres you'll have seen it away from. I think that's the distance from Chandragiri, in and around that. But you can definitely make out just how special a place it is.
Well, the first 2 hours in Chandragiri, we identified the wrong mountain as Everest. And then we were corrected. And then we finally saw the actual Everest.
Yeah, I think once you get up over 8,000, they all look kind of similar. 8 of them here. 8,000 or more, 8 of the 14 in the world. Bipin Rawal did play in that Under-19 World Cup alongside Dev Canal earlier in the year. Opened the batting 3 times, 2 against Afghanistan, 2 against Bangladesh. I think his best effort with the bat was against Pakistan, where he made 39. But all of those scores were at kind of slow rates, more ODI rates. That's going to be 4 more. Real fortune this time. No slip in place. Cramped for room, and that'll be another boundary.
And that's going to be 4 education kits by the NSL Foundation. Healthy edge, and it's well placed, we'll call it that. There's no slip in place, takes advantage of it, and he'll pick up a boundary. Great to see that the boundaries here result in the school kids getting some cricket equipment in the form of kits, and that'll help continue to grow the sport. Oh, calls for catch it on this one, and that's going to be the second one. It's Gulshan Jha who's now taken both catches, and Sampal Kami who's picked up both of these wickets. Both openers are back out in the pavilion.
And that, without doubt, is an ultraviolet ballistic moment of the day, because it's Kami again. He's not picked the cutter here at all, as Bipin Rawal, so he's miles early on the shots. Bat well out in front of his body. Gulshan Jha gets the dive in. He's pumped up. So too are the Yaks. Are we about to see a big upset here? The side in 4th. Very much on top early. Rawal's gone for 18. It's 24 for 2. Well, the captain, Sampal Kami, who's had a bit of a mixed tournament, to be honest, really standing up when it matters, and he'll now face the opposite captain, Kushal Malla. Only 4 players with 200 or more runs in the tournament. He's one of them. He will have a big role to play with his left-handed batting. Gets off the mark immediately. Just be a single. Going to see some cagey stuff, I think, throughout the rest of this innings. When will the Yaks be happy to bowl spin to Malla will be the big question. Malla, he was so hesitant, so reticent to go to his spinners in that first innings. And Ovasakar bowled 4 of the first 10, but no left arm spin, no Luke Benkenstein. I really think it's going to be a game of cat and mouse, as Rawal's the one who's gone. Pari, you'd imagine, will be in next. And a good bouncer to finish. The Yaks right on top. They found 2 halfway through the power play. It's 25 for 2.
तुम्हारा पीछे क्या है? सोना लगा हुआ है, गोल्ड मेडल है, नहीं लगाएगा? सुदाने अभी ऑफिस में जाके काम करते हैं अलीबाबाद।
Okay. In the tournament, he will now do something in the commentary box. Gulshan Jah, 7 overs wicket, playing surface today, and he knows how much crucial. So he's going to go to his bounder from the Chobar end of the ground. This is going to be a big contest between the country. Very nearly knocked over from
हमारा किधर है?
whoever wins this little
कागज से
battle
लिया ना तो
could end a long way to dictating today's
क्या
match.
अलग है वो पावर में, वो जो वायर खींच के जाएगा ना तुम्हारा
These two
लेफ्ट
know each
में,
other
वो
well
पूरा
as well.
पावर उधर लेके जाएगा। ऐसा अगर
Right
बैकअप
in the
जाएगा
middle.
तो वो वायर से पूरा पावर उधर टानेगा।
राउटर लगा है सर, लैपटॉप किधर है? लैपटॉप नहीं आ रहा बस। लैपटॉप वाला था नहीं।
Not used with the ball, up at number 3 with the bats. Has shown us a lot of pressure in the eliminator.
What a look at the bowling lineup. And it seems boats change things up. The Yaks are the batting, the Rhinos are the... And he's gotten starts so far. This is a good-looking stroke. Takes one down the pitch, and it's right over the bowler's head.
Well, shot of the day, without doubt. What an authoritative stroke from mine. Bit of swagger there. One step down the key. Look at how still his head is. And then all you've got to do is stand and admire your work. What bank 6. The 299th of the competition. Ja has proved costly when he's been used.
Teed up. Confidence on it. At the balance.
I think we might have a lost ball up there because I travelled many a mile. Then because hunted down against the Yaks. It's the target. These Rhinos are going to have to play very well. And these two, Ravi Bapara, who's to come, you'd imagine will have to be lifting of this chase. Batting surface, though, you can just see the pace, the bounce, the carry.
Gulshan Jah has gone for 7 so far.
Little leg cutter. It's his go-to slower ball for Gulshan Jah. Just 7 from it, despite that monstrous 6. It's 32 for 2. Well, the Rhinos in where the Yaks were. Remember, Max suited a pretty slow start. Chadwick Walton's innings, in terms of knocks of 20 or more, with a strike rate of 200 plus. Jimmy Neesham with that 65 off 20. Defender Singari with that 57 off 20. Chadwick Walton's 46 off 23. Kosawala and this man Basisto may have hit the 50s, but for me it was Walton's innings that really added the impetus to drive 96 from the last 10 overs and put the Yaks definitely in the driving seat. The left-hander at the crease, they're going to turn to the off spin. Oh, parents are here in the crowd, just up in the Yaks VVIP section.
.52 off 39 from him. Started really well. Started as an anchor.
दोस्त लोग शेयर करिए लाइक को और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए
Call to get that partnership to grow to
क्वालिफायर
really accelerate with Chadwick Walton.
21 दिसंबर को जनकपुर बोल्ट और सूरत पहुंचेंगे
Angling down. Just want to get a look at the square leg fielder. Barbara Hyatt is on the field now. I was down doing that flash piece. They actually asked me to have a chat to straight into the doctor. He said he wasn't feeling well, feeling ill.
शेयर करिए प्लीज दोस्त लोग लाइक शेयर
So
करिए
Barbara Hyatt is out there, and he may be out there
चैनल को
for
सब्सक्राइब कर
this
लीजिए
20 overs.
क्वालिफायर भी इसी चैनल पे आने वाला है
Ignominious, isn't it? Dropped from the team, and I'm told, out you go, field all 20.
I'm not used to it. You got to that, and he did score a half century. Suppose that fitness does get tested when you don't have as much oxygen in the air.
I'm not sure about 1,400 meters up being altitude based. You got to get over 2,000, 2,500 for that to be a factor.
सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए
No,
दोस्त लोग
I think the doctors are giving us trying to get him
कर लीजिए और
healthier.
लाइक को शेयर
Certainly
कर लीजिए
affects him.
He seems to be
क्योंकि
already
कल
poor.
21 दिसंबर
Not
को
here to
इसी
defend
चैनल
himself
पे
right now.
क्वालिफायर आने वाला है लाइव क्रिकेट में जनकपुर
Gorgeous shot
बोल्ट
that from the umpire cam.
सुदूर पश्चिम में
Perfect day for
qualifier
cricket. We've been blessed with such
लाइव
good weather
क्रिकेट मैच
throughout this NPL.
चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए जल्दी जल्दी
Slashed and put down, was it?
मिस फील्डिंग
Just to the needed call.
Away to get a third move because good in holding in they go with the fielder is the goes to it's exactly expected from these three lines. Yeah, is electric. Next. And Amazon.in.